cancel?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm getting my kids back.
Do you even have a lawyer?
Are you volunteering?
No judge in their right mind is going to uproot 3 children with their mother in the hospital.
Oh, I don't know. I think he might, now that the stepfather's been arrested for murder.
When you said you didn't think it was Zach, I thought you were still convinced it was Todd.
Not anymore.
What changed your mind? Was it Talia? I don't understand. How can Talia be dead?
Doesn't make any sense.
We had dinner last night. She made empanadas without a cookbook.
Yeah, Antonio's specialty.
He called her, and she was so happy to hear his voice. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
I left her a message this morning. And I told her that I was going to be late for a meeting. Because she promised that she'd be back in time to walk Aziza. And I said that I would kill her if she didn't come home.
Come on, Layla, you didn't mean it.
Yeah, but I said it. I should not have said that. Oh my God, I need to make it right. I need to see her. I need to see my friend.
She was a great cop. Even a greater person. We were lucky to know her. I'm just so sorry, Antonio. Lola challenged me. How could I ask her to give up on her cousin's boyfriend if I was trying to become intimate with a married woman? What kind of father am I to do the very thing I say is forbidden?
Are you saying you are interested in me?
How could I not be?
I'm telling you, we don't have to worry about Lola anymore.
Even after she said she'd make us both pay and then stormed out of the room?
She'll get over it. Now, can we please stop thinking about her?
Hey, guys.
Hey. So, are you sorry you missed out on all the fun last night?
I have never been so glad to sleep in a chair in my mother's hospital room in my life. I can't believe somebody died here. I know, it was horrible. Are you guys both okay? Not really. But not just because of that. Why? What else is wrong?
Lola, how do you know Cole faked his drug test yesterday?
I heard Marco Rivera bragging about it to his girlfriend.
You're saying Cole used Marco's sample and passed it off as his own.
And Marco was all excited that he and Cole got away with it.
If what you're saying is true, Cole's violated the terms of his sentence, which means he will be sent to jail.
This whole time, Lola was coming on to you? What a little slut. What did you do? Well, after everything that happened last night, Durham was all about looking out for one another. And she gave you the whole Kramer woman speech. Oh, yeah. And I guess I glared at Lola, and Dorian saw and asked me what was wrong. And So I told everyone what Lola did.
Yeah, in front of Lola and her dad.
I just couldn't keep it in any longer.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. So what happened?
Well, Lola said we were lying.
But her father believed us, and she went psycho.
What do you mean psycho?
She said that we'd turn her father against her, and she was going to make us pay.
How? What could she do? I'm really sorry Cole might go to jail, but if it helps him get better, then that's a good thing, right? So you're saying that everything you've said about Cole and Marco is true? Marco says he's Cole's best friend, but it doesn't seem like it if he's helping Cole get high. So you're Cole's friend? I haven't lived in Latvia that long, but Cole's always been really nice to me. I don't want you to wreck your life.
Since when do you give a damn about me?
You're Marco's friend, of course I care about you.
Well, maybe you should worry about Marco. I mean, yesterday he was saying he was having problems of his own. Because it turns out, you're crazy.
Let me see if I've got this straight. In order to get your daughter to keep her mitts off my daughter's boyfriend, you let me think that your feelings for me were all in my head.
I just didn't want anybody to get hurt anymore.
You told me that your attentions to me were just a game.
Whatever I said, I was just trying to protect you.
And the only way you could think of to protect me was to humiliate me?
I wanted to take care of her, but I was off hunting down Carlosa.
And that was taking care of her. She understood.
I wanted to put them behind bars so they couldn't hurt her again, so that she could be safe. But I didn't keep her safe.
Look, don't blame yourself.
I left her alone. I let somebody do this to her.
No, this is not your fault. Okay, if you want to blame somebody, then blame the person that stabbed her.
Toya's murder doesn't fit the pattern.
Todd's a sociopath. He doesn't need a pattern.
He didn't even have a reason to be at Dorian's.
You live there. What?
Nothing, just... You and the lawyer, you think a lot alike. You know, she thought he was there to kill me, too, until he got in the way.
Is that so crazy? You're the reason he didn't get custody of his children. He'd do anything to get them back. He goes to Dorian last night, waits for me to leave. Fish and Talia show up before. Talia goes looking for you, runs into Todd, confronts him, demands to know what's going on, and he kills her to cover his tracks.
Tell me something. When did you start thinking like a cop?
When you ended up in jail for murder.
Yeah. And what? You're gonna prove I'm innocent?
Yes.
You know, Todd's a lot of things, but he's not a killer.
John McBain is not a murderer.
He is behind bars, though.
Well, not for long.
I'm not sure. When the mayor got him behind bars, I think he threw away the key.
Oh, well, then it's a good thing I'm representing him. I'll get him out of there. You know I will.
Even if you do, I'll have custody of my kids by then. Say, I bet you the judge is behind there. Let's go surprise him.
Todd, you can't do that, okay?
Who's going to stop me? You?
Todd.
I need to see her. I need to see her face.
Layla, she's at the morgue.
I don't care.
You don't want to see her like that. Come on, that's not her. The way you remember her, joking around, making empanadas, that's her. That's the way you should remember her.
No. I just need to tell her how sorry I am that I left her that message. And I need to tell her what a good friend she was. And I need to see her. I just need to, please. Please.
Okay. We can see Talia.
Okay.
Who did this to her? A stab wound to the chest. That's how Lee Halpern and Granger got it. Do you think it's the same perp?
Well, we're not sure. We do have somebody in custody, but we don't think it's our guy.
Who is it?
John McBain.
Todd is the killer. When I found out who he was, I read everything I could about him. And several years ago,
Yes, I know all those things. But premeditated murder is something else.
And you don't think he's capable of it?
When Rose and I were fighting, Manning got a hold of Rosen's gun. He could have shot me and ended all his problems right then and there, but he didn't.
No, because he knew he was going to get caught.
He could have shot me and said he was shooting at Rosen and hit me by mistake. He could have said any of those things. Look, it's not him, all right? Todd is a loser. He's not a killer.
You defending him? Is that what you're doing?
No thanks. I had enough of you yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Oh, you can't get her off your mind, I know.
Oh, I'm just trying to stop you from getting to the judge. From what I can tell, it's working.
Marco said I'm crazy.
Pretty much.
You're making that up. You're trying to hurt me.
No, you're trying to hurt me. Saying I'm cheating on my drug test?
I'm only trying to help you.
Oh, yeah, right. That's some help.
You still haven't said you didn't do it. Or that Marco didn't.
Thank you for coming in. Lola, is it?
Lola Montez.
We appreciate the information.
I'm really sorry I had to do this. I hope Marco doesn't get into any trouble.
But nothing can come between us. You told Lola yourself. Star, you should have seen her last night. She was like a tiger.
Should have ripped her off you by the hair.
See? It was hot.
This girl can be fierce. I know.
Well, maybe she'll listen to you. Would you please tell her to stop worrying? Lola can't do anything to us.
I can't say what will happen to Marco Rivera. Not until we verify these allegations.
Are you going to go to the police?
This is a very serious accusation, and we'll handle it as such. But again, thank you for coming in.
Bye.
Can you believe her?
Did you cheat on your drug test, Cole?
Okay, it was not my intention to hurt you. I was trying to get some kind of control over this.
Wouldn't it have been much simpler to just tell me the truth?
There is something under all of this. There is like a storm, like a.
Oh. No. Do not go there. Look, your daughter was calling you on the fact that you were chasing after a married woman, which is indeed far worse than her going after her cousin's boyfriend.
Yes, and that concerns me, obviously.
Concerns you. You were scared to death. Because if I knew that you had feelings for me, what would have happened? I might have thrown myself in your arms. I just might have sneaked into your bedroom when the children couldn't find out about it.
That had not occurred to me.
So I ask you again. Wouldn't it have been simpler to tell me the truth?
The truth is complicated. I have deep regret that I failed to express it. I apologize.
That's a start.
I want so bad to believe that by doing the right thing, I empower my daughter to do the right thing as well. It doesn't seem to work.
Well, your daughter...
My daughter is wounded. She is wounded. You cannot imagine what it has been like for her. And it is my prayer that somehow something can happen for her that I think maybe the two of you can get to know each other better. There could be some healing there. I have the most profound respect for you. And I'm hoping you feel a little bit of that from me.
Marco said that Lola went off the deep end.
But she is his friend.
Not anymore. She just wants to get me in trouble. Marco, too.
So she just made the whole story up?
Yeah. I don't even know how she thought of it.
No kidding. Well, maybe we should just call your friend Marco and ask him.
I gotta get to work.
Marco, look, I know you don't think Lola's dangerous, but I do, so can you just watch your back, please?
I will. I promise.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye. Oh, I'm sorry your cousin turned into a complete nut job. Yeah, thanks. Wait, you found your locket. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad you were so upset. I know. So many bad things happened at my dad's, and even the thought of losing this. Did your dad find it? No, actually, Cole did. And? I think you were right. There is definitely still something between us.
No, you can't call Marco.
Why not?
Because he has nothing to do with this.
Why don't you just tell me what happened?
Nothing.
Fine. We can clear this right up. All you have to do is take another drug test.
Wait, no. I can't take another drug test now.
Why not?
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Marco did help me out.
So Miss Montez wasn't lying?
No, but it's not like she says. Okay, you know what happened at Todd Manning's house the other night, right?
I heard about it.
Okay, well, I hit my head. All right, I got knocked out, so they gave me something.
Who did this?
And the paramedics or something.
But you don't remember.
Look, there was a guy holding a gun to my ex-girlfriend, okay? That's what I was thinking about. I said that my head hurt, so they gave me something.
Why don't you cut the crap and just admit that you're still using?
It was just that night. Okay, yeah, and yes, I cheated on my drug test. What, are you gonna send me to jail?
Hey, I'm not defending him.
But
Manning's a weasel. You know, he sneaks around, he does things behind people's back. Using a knife, you gotta look him in the eye to kill him. He can't.
He's got no problem manipulating people, getting them to believe what he wants them to believe.
It's true. So what, you think this is some kind of mind game?
He convinced me he was this terrific guy, my hero. And then you exposed him for what he really is. What's better payback than doing this to you?
So what? He's killing all these people to frame me for it?
You shouldn't even be in here. You were with me when Blair was stabbed.
I know. They think I had time to do it and go to you.
Only because Todd planted the knife in Rosen's room, the one with Blair's blood on it and your partial print.
He had no way of knowing I'd be the one to find Talia.
Hey, you're lucky.
Mine, it still doesn't feel right to me.
You were the cop.
Yeah. And I need to get out of here and find out who's doing this. Taya said she'd start the paperwork on getting me bailed out.
Good. If that doesn't work, I'll bake you a cake with a file in it.
Hey. You be careful. This guy's still out there.
I've never done it in a courtroom before.
At least it was on the defense table.
What was that?
Was you flunked biology or something?
No, Dad. You keep telling me you're just trying to keep me from getting my kids, but I think you want us to get back together.
Oh, you keep telling me that you're using me to get your kids back, but I think it's because you want us to get back together. You know, I can tell how much you love your kids since you stopped to have sex before trying to get them back. At least it didn't take too long.
They teach you that in law school?
Stating the obvious?
Stalling.
There's no way you're going to get your kids back, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be sure to send you a copy of the new family portrait.
Dave. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is not what it looks like.
Save it. I thought you said you were through with him.
This has nothing to do with my professional life.
You're having sex in the middle of a courtroom.
I admit it was a poor choice of venue.
You two celebrating John being in jail?
I am doing everything I can to get him out of jail.
Yeah, I can see that. Because you wouldn't want an innocent man to be convicted and a guilty person to get off scot-free, now would you?
Of course not.
I hired you to help John because he's been charged with 3 murders and stabbing his own wife. This loser's ex-wife, and now you're having sex with him in the courtroom? Do you see what this looks like? Do you have any idea what this looks like? That you two are in this together?
I'd like to talk to McBain alone.
Sure, Detective. And I'm sorry for your loss. I know I'm locked up in here, and I know they have evidence against me. But I wanted you to hear it from me. There's no way I could hurt Talia.
I know.
Don't move.
I'm sorry.
Just shake it.
Girl, is this all for me? Hello, I see you. Thank you. Give me a happy birthday. I love you. I love you more. Thank you so much. Look at all this. This is great. I'm awesome.
Not enough candles. I found her in the pool. She was already gone. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done something.
You can't. You can help find that scum that did this to her. You can find him and make sure he doesn't see the light of day again. I like to do it myself, but I can't. So you can do it for me. For her.
Okay, so no peeking.
Get the donkey.
Wait till it's your birthday. I'm so getting you back.
Oh, I'm very, very scared. Like, very shaking in my boots. 1, 2, 11,
How many times are you going to do this?
7. I
See? She knew you loved her.
Thank you.
Back so soon?
I did what I had to do.
Wow, good for you. Get out of my way, I'm gonna be late for work.
That's the least of your problems.
I'm so glad that you and Cole got back together.
Oh, no, it's not like that. What do you mean?
Well, he's so mad at me about Skylar.
Hey, but that doesn't mean he always will be.
I know. When he gave me this locket back, it was like we could talk again.
Oh, Star.
And then we were talking about Hope.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I had to go, but then later on we both ended up at Hope's grave, and we connected over our baby.
You cheated on your drug test. The terms of your sentence require me to send you to jail.
I know. Because your mom hates me for what I did to your little brother.
My mom has nothing to do with this.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, I hate myself too.
You keep using, but you don't think you should be punished for it.
My life is anything but normal. My ex-girlfriend and I, we had a baby that died. I thought that my mom was dead, but she was alive. But she didn't know who I was. And then my ex-girlfriend, she started seeing someone else.
You're right. That's rough. But a lot of people have rough lives. And they don't use drugs. Remember, I said I wouldn't cut you any slack for it.
I just keep thinking about how I hurt Matthew. Over and over. All I wanted to do was forget it, so I kept using.
I know. And there are always reasons, Cole. And they all sound so good.
I can stop. Okay? I will. I promise. Just please, don't send me to jail.
Prisons are full of drugs. You go in and you will be an addict for the rest of your very short life.
So are you turning me in?
That would be too easy. I am not giving you a free pass. You were irresponsible and careless and just plain stupid for getting behind the wheel of that car. You put my brother in a wheelchair. That is something you will never forget. No matter how much you use, it is still true.
I know.
That is what drugs do. They make you hurt other people and they make you hurt yourself.
I just want to feel better, that's all.
I know. But the problem is, you will always find a reason, even if your life were perfect.
No need to worry about that.
But starting right now, there are no more excuses. You got one shot, that's it. This is your last do-over. You will never do another drug again.
I thought it was one day at a time.
I am talking about saving your life. That is something I do not mess around with. So are you in? Or do I just get it over with now and send your ass to jail, along with your friend Marco?
You do anything to hurt Langston, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
You're the one who's going down. You can go now. It's good you and Cole can talk about hope. We'll always share her. I figured that out. That no matter how much I think I can move on, I can't. What do you mean?
I swear to you, Hope, I'm gonna find out what happened to you and why you died. I owe you that much. And I promise I won't give up. Not just because of you, but because I'm your dad and I have to know.
So do I. Look, I know we usually tell each other everything, but do you think this could just stay between, you know, me and Cole? Of course. You got it. You know I'm always here if you need to talk, okay?
How could I not know
You two
that?
bonding over how much of a bitch I am? You haven't seen anything yet.
Someone was murdered outside this house last night.
If you really wanted to be with your husband, you would have been gone by then.
Don't you dare pretend to understand my marriage or me.
I don't understand your marriage, but I sure as hell understand you.
You are so arrogant and egotistical.
Dorian, I kissed you. And when I kissed you, you kissed me back. Don't you pretend you don't know what that meant.
It meant that I could get David's attention. And boy, did it work. It's really fortuitous that Jack took that picture.
Listen, Todd and I were married, okay? We have a history together.
So it looks pretty much in the present tense to me.
Marty, this has nothing to do with John. In fact, the only reason that we had sex...
Oh, spare me the details.
Well, if you will just listen to me...
I don't have to listen to you because you are fired.
Wait a minute, Marty, wait, hold up. Marty!
I want to help you hunt this guy down. I want to make him pay for what he did to Talia, but I can't. I've got Jamie.
That's right.
She loved her. It's going to be tough. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to her. It's going to be in the papers. All the kids at school are going to talk. She's going to be scared. I got to get her out of here. Away from this, away from the danger, away from the memories, someplace safe. I couldn't protect Talia, but I can protect my baby girl.
You do what you need to do.
That's why I need your help.
I'm not on the force anymore.
That's why I'm asking you. Look, there's no better cop than Bo. And The Langview Police Department, they're great, but they have rules. They couldn't find Marty. You did. So you can help me do this.
Antonio, I can't do anything while I'm locked up. You know, the lawyer, she told me she's starting the paperwork on the bail, but I got the mayor on my case, you know. That means it'll probably never happen unless someone else gets killed. I could be in here for the long haul.
I know. That's why I'm going to take care of that.
Antonio? Wondering what happened to you. Told you about John, you took off.
Yeah, I needed to talk to John.
Hey, John. Sorry about this.
No, Bo.
Be in my office if you need me.
Good luck. Guard!
Like I said, I can stop easily. No problem.
Good for you. Then you won't let me down.
No, I won't. But what's gonna happen if your mom finds out?
My mom doesn't need to know anything about it. And neither does yours.
Okay, good.
I'm going to give you some time to get the pills out of your system. And then you will take another drug test.
Thanks.
But this time, someone will go to that bathroom with you. Understood? They'll call you without warning, and they'll ask you for this.
Okay, I deserve that.
If you have any problems with the withdrawal, just call me. I have some ways to get through it.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. The hard part starts now.
You didn't delete that picture of us kissing?
No. I sent it to David.
What did he say?
He thought it was very funny.
I doubt that.
You made it very clear that you had no feelings for me, so I told David it was, just a joke.
And you honestly believe he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Why should I? I must be missing something here. A married woman sends a picture of herself kissing another man to her husband. Why? Is she hoping her husband will come home and sweep her off her feet? Or is she hoping her husband will leave her alone to pursue the other man?
I'd like to hear the answer to that one myself.
I think Christian Vega needs to be walked again.
You really call him that?
Only when I'm annoyed at him.
I could walk him for you.
You should be with Antonio.
He knows how to find me. You ready, little man? Oh, yeah.
Thanks, but I need to do something or else I'll just sit here and cry.
Well, we can walk him together.
I think Aziza would like that. And so would I. Come on.
Let's go, Aziza. Beloved.
You rest in peace. Now, I did what I had to make sure you run away. Say goodbye. It's my heart.
Marty. Sorry you had to see that. It's just...
You're sorry. Sorry for what?
Well, hold on a second.
No, I don't need to listen to you. I don't care what you do. Come on. Come on! Damn it! Get your hands off me, Todd.
Well, now, I know it's been a while, but do I really look like Manning to you?